All right. Hey, everybody. Real Estate Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. We're going to talk about something that is crushing homeowners around the nation, people that have mortgages on their homes, and actually people that have their homes paid off. And it's very scary. We're going to focus on Chicago specifically and something that Mayor Brandon Johnson just snuck through, but it's actually happening all over the country. And that is people's property taxes are going higher. People can no longer pay their property taxes. And this is an example of extreme raises, right? But they're happening all over the country. And even if certain counties or townships aren't actively raising your property taxes to get more money because they need more money to pay teachers and fire departments, all that kind of stuff, just the inflation story alone shows you that people are getting crushed by this. So let me ask you this. Do me a favor and say yes if you believe you are paying way too much for property taxes. Let's fire this off. Type it down below, and we're going to share this story. Also, the tax liens and tax foreclosure pro course bundle is going away in 48 hours. There's a link down below if you want it. There's a lot of opportunity to make a lot of money here and be able to help people stay in their homes. But very few real estate investors or anybody knows how it works. It's very convoluted. I have put together a course and we're almost finished with the first course and we're firing off lessons for the second course. So if you want that bundle, it's down below. All right, so this is out of Yahoo News. The mayor's latest budget package includes $68 million property tax increase. If you live in Chicago, do me a favor and let me know down below. It says Mayor Brandon Johnson on Friday put forth new ideas to get his budget passed after the first proposal was rejected by the city council. His administration proposed a $68 million property tax increase down from the $300 million originally proposed property tax increase in October in an effort to shore up a $340 million budget shortfall. Now, this is happening all over the country. Budgets are falling short, okay? Our federal government has been propping up this entire system for about 4 years now, telling them, hey, you can't foreclose on these people yet. You can't hit them with all these liens. We'll give you the money. That's all coming to an end. Property liens, tax liens, and tax deed sales are exploding right now. And in 2025, they're going to be even more of an increase. Now, it says here, new to the discussions, an increase in the tax paid for plastic bags at the grocery store went from 7 cents to 10 cents. But it said here, the mayor also elaborated on how much revenue would be generated from taxes he'd previously discussed increasing, like streaming TV and cable, and the taxes paid when taking a ride share or parking in a city garage. The fact of the matter is, we're getting taxed to death. Our country went through a revolt over a small T tax, and it led to the American Revolution. Now we're being taxed everywhere you look. It's absolutely insane. And he says here, this mayor in Chicago says he plans on a $12.9 million being raised by increasing the amusement tax on streaming services and cable TV from 9% to 10.25%. And another $8.1 million would come from expanding the congestion tax on rideshare to include weekends, but lowering it 25 cents to $2.75 on weekdays. You really think that's going to bring any comfort to people? He said he plans $11.3 million to be raised by hiking the tax at city garages to 23.35%, up from 22%. This is incredible. He says, look, this is a quote from him. What I've said from the very beginning, I'm open to ideas, and a couple of elders have brought that idea to the forefront, and that's why it's being considered. Johnson said, referring to his plastic bag tax. Now, I know you're thinking, where are you getting to the property tax? Well, the truth is, it was in that entire thing that the property tax is going to bring in the $68 million. Everybody in Chicago is going to get raised. Well, the thing is, this is happening all over the country, like I said. And there are some states that are lien states that put liens out on properties, and you can invest in those and buy them. Essentially, you're paying somebody's tax bill for them for a short amount of time, right? And the county and the state government come up with the terms for you. Like in Arizona, they go, hey, you know what? If you pay somebody's tax bill for them, you give this little short loan to us, the county. When we go tell the owner, hey, somebody loaned you the money, you got to pay them back plus 36% a year. Holy cow. Talk about that kind of rate of return. And then the person goes, well, if I want to keep my house, I'm the one that didn't pay. I'm going to have to pay. And if they wait a year to pay you, they got to pay you all your investment back plus 36%. And what's crazy about this system, it's been going on for hundreds of years, and it's totally guaranteed because the counties and state governments go, look, we've got a plan that if you don't get paid back, you need to file this document, you need to do this or that. And you know what? You're going to get the property, or you're guaranteed to get your money back because if you file this one document called the TDA, you're going to go and it's going to a tax auction, which means it's going to sell. And the first thing, the person that gets paid is you. It doesn't even matter if there's a mortgage on the property. This is what's insane to me. And it's sad that more people don't know how to make money from this. This is something that you can go and make money right now. But the truth is, if you just Google property tax and then news, so much happens. Look at this, Brookline News. Property tax hike hits apartment buildings hardest, may impact the renters. That's right, because as the property tax goes up, the landlord, the owner of the building, then raises the rates, the rental rates, right? It says here, this is 2 hours ago, growing property tax revenue adding millions to Ann Arbor city budget because Ann Arbor officials are projecting a nearly 6% or $5 million increase in property tax revenue in the general fund next year because they're raising this stuff. You can't make this stuff up. I'm just doing a normal Google search. I put in property tax, I hit news. That's what I suggest you do because you're going to start to see this is insane. Look at this out of AOL. 2 minutes ago, a report, Wisconsin K through 12 property taxes increased by 5.7 year over year. They are coming to take everything they can from you. And this is the thing. You go, well, what do I do? Well, you go make money off of it. You know, Walt Disney crushed it when he was buying up property in Florida, the Everglades, using tax liens and deeds. Ford made tons of money during hard times using tax liens and deeds. More people during the Great Depression became millionaires during this time. As a matter of fact, how many people, type 2, if you remember seeing Vanilla Ice with that real estate show, right? Where he was buying up all those McMansions in Florida. Type 2 if you remember that. I love that show, right? Because first it showed that there were a bunch of McMansions with people that were completely broke, but they were over leveraged in the middle class, right? With amazing houses on the water. But then they're all abandoned. They walked away from them. How did Vanilla Ice pick it up or rob, was it Van Winkle? Rob Winkle? Van Winkle? He did it through property deeds and liens. And he even says, self-admitting, I spent thousands and thousands of dollars learning from people how to do this. So if you want, I'll make it simple. The liens and deeds course, the tax foreclosure bundle, it's there at an incredible price the next 48 hours. And then the price is going up again as we finish more of this course. And you'll get in right now. If you want, there's also coaching. We're putting together monthly coaching twice a month to hold your hand through this entire year. And a month before, like let's say Arizona starts next month, you're going to be able to learn from the pros how they're doing it, how you set up your accounts and everything. You can do this from your home online and just bid on online auctions and make money. All right, I hope you got something out of this. Sale goes away in 48 hours. The Real Estate Ninja is out.